Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Alif Skandar bin Hamzah from class M3 80 and today me and my group member will present our financial statement analysis for two public list companies in Bursa Malaysia, which are IOI Plantation and Johor Plantation Group Berhad. Both companies operate in the oil palm plantation sector. The objective of this presentation is to compare the financial performance and financial position of these companies using 12 financial ratio. The analysis is based on the most recent financial statement for the year 2024 and focus on liquidity, profitability, efficiency and leverage to help evaluate their overall performance and investment potential. And this is our group member, me Muhammad Alif Iskandar bin Hamzah and Aiman Hazim bin Muhammad Azhaza and Adam Azri bin Muzaffar and lastly Habib Huzai bin Muhammad Zaini. This is the table of content. First we have the company background and liquidity analysis, profitability analysis, efficiency analysis, leverage analysis, and overall corporation summary, and lastly the investment decision. Okay, so company background for IOI Plantation. IOI Plantation is part of IOI Corporation Berhad, was established in 1969 and is one of Malaysia's leading integrated palm oil companies. The companies operates across the entire palm oil value chain, including plantation management, milling, and refining, with around 150,000 hectares of plantation in Malaysia and Indonesia. IOI has a strong industry presence. The company also focuses on sustainability and innovation to improve productivity and reduce environmental impact. Okay, next is the company background for Johor Plantation Group Berhad. Johor Plantation Group Berhad is a Malaysia agribusiness company mainly involved in oil palm plantation activities. Its operates include oil palm cultivation, palm oil processing and the production of crude palm oil and palm kernel products, primarily in Johor. The company emphasizes sustainable plantation practices, operational efficiency, and social responsibility to support long-term growth. Okay, for liquidity analysis, IOI Plantation recorded a current ratio and quick ratio of 1.62, showing that it can cover its short-term liabilities adequately. Johor Plantation Group Berhad performed better with a current ratio of 2.61 and a quick ratio of 2.47, indicating a stronger short-term financial position. Overall, Johor Plantation Group Berhad has lower short-term financial risk compared to IOI Plantation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aiman Hazim bin Muhammad Azhaza and I will present about profitability. The first one is gross profit ratio. First, let us look at the gross profit ratio, which measures how efficiently a company generates profit from its sales. For IOI Plantation, the gross profit ratio is 99.60%. This means that for every RM1 of sales, IOI Plantation generates approximately 99 cents gross profit, indicating very strong cost control at the production level. In comparison, Johor Plantation Group had record a gross profit ratio of 30.80%. This shows that for every RM1 of sales, the company generate 30 cents gross profit, which is significantly lower than IOI Plantation. Overall, IOI Plantation demonstrates a much stronger ability to convert sales into gross profit. Next is the net profit ratio, which shows how much profit remains after all expenses are deducted. IOI Plantation has a net profit ratio of 92.70%. This indicates that for every RM1 of sales, the company will earn 92 cents net profit, reflecting excellent expense management and high profitability. Meanwhile, Johor Plantation Group Berhad record a net profit ratio of 11.9%, meaning it's earned only 11 cents net profit for every RM1 of sales. This comparison shows that IOI Plantation is far more efficient in managing its operating and non-operating costs. The third ratio is return on capital employed, which measures how efficiently a company uses its capital to generate operating profit. For IOI plantation, the ROCE is 103.19%. This means that for every 1 ringgit of capital employed, the company generates 1 ringgit 3 cents operating profit, indicating extremely efficient use of capital. In contrast, Johor Plantation Group Berhad record a ROCE of only 3.77%, which means it generates 3 cents operating profit for every 1 ringgit of capital employed. This suggests that IOI Plantation is much more effective in utilizing its capital resources. Lastly, we look at the return on asset, which measures how efficiently a company uses its asset to generate profit. IOI Plantation achieved an ROA of 7.99%, meaning it's earned 7 cents for every 1 ringgit of asset. On the other hand, Johor Plantation Group Berhad record an ROA of 2.4%, earning only 2 cents for every 1 ringgit of asset. This indicates that IOI Plantation utilized its asset more efficiently compared to Johor Plantation Group Berhad.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Habib Uzi bin Muhammad Dhani. So today I will talk about efficiency. So we have inventory turnover, average collection period, and total asset turnover. For inventory turnover for IOI Plantation is recorded 6.49 times, which means the company has restocked its average inventory 6 times a year. For Johor Plantation Group Berhad, 31.44 times, which means the company has restocked its average inventory 31 times a year. For average collection period for IOI Plantation is 505.669 days, which the company is able to collect its debt within 505.69 days. For average collection period for Johor Plantation Group is 22.67 days. For total asset turnover, IOI Plantation is 0.09, which means for every 1 ringgit of average total assets, the company can generate 0.09 net sales. For total asset turnover, Johor Plantation Group is 0.30. For every 1 ringgit of average total assets, the company can generate 0.30 cents net sales. Which means overall, Johor Plantation Group Berhad demonstrates stronger operational efficiency than IOI Plantation. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next, for leverage, we examine debt ratio, debt to equity ratio, and times interest earned to assess financial risk. IOI Plantation has a debt ratio of 26.23% and a debt to equity ratio of 35.56%, indicating lower reliance on debt financing. Its time interest earned is 6.95 times, showing that the company can comfortably cover interest payment. Johor Plantations Group Berhad, on the other hand, has a higher debt ratio of 43.02% and a debt to equity ratio of 75.49%, indicating greater use of borrowed funds. However, its time interest earned is 8.39 times, meaning it can also meet interest obligation without difficulty. Overall, IOI Plantation carries lower financial risk, while Johor Plantations Group Berhad use higher leverage but manage it effectively.
And for overall comparison, Johor Plantation Group Berhad performed better in liquidity and efficiency, indicating stronger short-term financial position and more effective management of inventory, receivable and asset. On the other hand, IOI Plantation demonstrates superior profitability and lower financial risk with higher profit margin, better return on asset and capital employed, and less reliance on debt financing. This indicates that IOI Plantation is financially more stable, while Johor Plantation Group Berhad is more operationally efficient. Okay, lastly is the investment decision and conclusion. As a potential investor, IOI Plantation will be the preferred choice because of its stronger profitability and lower financial risk. The company shows higher return on asset and capital employed, indicating more effective use of resources and relies less on debt financing. which reduce financial risk in the long term. Although Johor Plantation Group Berhad has better liquidity and operational efficiency, IOI Plantation offer better long-term financial stability and profit-generating ability, making it a more attractive investment option. And that's all from us. Thank you.